You went $100?
Yeah.
Man, you have money to spend, bro. I didn't have that much money to spend.
No, I mean, yeah, I wasn't doing that bad, but yeah, it was like $100. It wasn't planned, that's for sure. I'll tell you that much. It was drinks too.
The most I spent.
So it was drinks.
Oh, that's the day I don't drink much.
Yeah.
Just because
I was having a good time, so I was like, fuck it. But that's the most I spent, to be real.
On a first date?
Yeah, on a first date. Yeah.
I think the most I spent was close to $50.
On a first date?
On a first date.
Yeah.
And that's average. And that's because we skipped the movie.
So let's say you were single now, if you were single now, you would met a girl and you're going to take her out. Where are you going to take her out to?
I'm taking her out to one of the chain restaurants first.
That's going to cost you at least like $60, $70.
We're only ordering appetizers, bro.
You're a grown man. You ain't going to order just appetizers.
No, because if a girl sees what you're ordering, that's what she's going to order.
Not all girls. Some girls, they don't even care what you order.
This nigga's broke.
¿Tú vas a comer mozzarella stick? Está bien, voy a comer lobster.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so what would you, seriously, if you were single now, where do you think you would take a date?
I was when I was single and I went on a first date with my car.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that day I didn't spend money. We just drank. That's the thing.
Yeah.
On a major date, I went to Hula Hands. And I think I dropped on the first day $70, $80.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because, I had a few drinks. Plus, I don't know, I wasn't feeling the first date either.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted a drink just to, forget about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, even, if I was to be single now and I was to go on a date, it would be probably, easily, but like $70 to $80.
But New York came in first place with $256. I want to know what they're spending on the average. That's the average.
Because all right, set aside dinner. Let's say you don't take them out to dinner. What can you do? You could do like a show, a comedy show, or something like that. That's still gonna run you some money, like nowadays, realistically. Or you go to a concert, that's gonna run you crazy money.
Yeah, but you never go on a concert on the first date.
Be surprised, man. I have one of my coworkers, he went not on a first date, but some girl, she got him good. She told him, she invited him by text, oh, this band is gonna be here next Thursday, we should go. So I'm thinking, if she's asking you, that means she has tickets.
Or she's gonna pay.
Yeah, she has tickets, she's inviting you. But no, he brought the tickets to take her out. And he spent a good penny, $100 and something per each. With the fees, that's probably $200 to $300.
Got him. She got him.
Yeah, so that's a crazy shit. And that's not even counting drinks before the show. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's expensive now, to go on dates. Because now, you got to think about it. If we were single now, we're older men, and most likely we're going to be dating girls who are at least close to our age, a little bit younger, and they're going to expect us to at least take them out. They ain't going to expect us to take them maybe movies later on, or maybe depending on the girl, you could take them to movie in the first date.
Yeah.
But you know how people are going to say, if you go to a movie, how are you going to get to know each other? So they're probably not going to want to do that. And the fucked up thing is now the way the society is that everything is online. Everything is the next big thing. So if you're dating now, that girl's going to be like, oh my God, you're going to take me out Friday? I've been wanting to go to this place for Instagram. And you're like, fuck. So it's all these cool, hip things back in the days. You went out with a girl from the Heights, you just took her to anywhere on the Heights.
Yeah.
She didn't know downtown.
Nope.
No. It's so cerrado. But now they got Instagram. And Instagram, they can fucking know, where's the spot to go to.
Yeah.
Yo quiero ir para skiing.
Yeah,
skiing? You want me ice skating? No. Llévame para los Poconos.
Oh, yeah?
Yo lo vi.
I'm gonna poke your
and
nose.
And they'll get dressed like they're going skiing. And then when they want to ski, Tengo miedo.
I know, they stand by the snow taking pictures.
They wear the high boots. They wear the hat with the little fluffy thing on the top.
We'll be taking pictures like we spoke about last week on the episode.
They take a picture with the ski. Oh no, speaking of that, there was a couple in my trip in DR on my boat. This girl was Russian. She must have been like anywhere from 20 to 28. The man she was with, 50s to 60s. Of course, rocking his Speedo.
Nice.
But his body wasn't all that. Like he wasn't like that flabby, but old for her. So we're going on a excursion that's gonna involve getting on a boat, snorkeling, going on a private island beach. Right? This girl comes with a red dress and high heels. So when we're about to go to the boat, because they pick you up, and I'm like, yo, this girl's wild, and she's like red dress with high heels. Like, we're about to step on sand. Like, she takes that off. She changes in the boat to all red bikini.
What the hell?
With a red bikini, and then she had like a robe, like it's kind of like if she was like fucking Wonder Woman. She had one of these like things that was see-through red.
Yeah.
And the whole time, her man was in the back of the boat smoking cigarettes. She was drinking, dancing with everybody. You could tell he's like, to his mind, he's like, yo, I'm too old for this shit. She's like, I just got started. Because at first she was conservative. First she had him taking pictures by the boat. We were by a sailboat trying to get, like, she was sailing. She took pictures of all sides of the boat. But then later on, she got drunk. And she was talking to everybody. You could tell at times that she forgot she was with him. The poor guy's just like that, looking at her. And she was just drunk the whole time.
Oh, boy.
But it's just crazy, man. But she was taking pictures everywhere. She was taking pictures on top of something that she could have busted her ass. But
yeah.
It reminded me of you and that you were telling me the person to take pictures and shit.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, no. So what was the thing you were talking about?
The cost of the first date.
Yeah, man. And then so they say any other states?
I know New York was 1. Number 3. Jersey was 2.
Yeah.
With like $236.
Shit.
And then number 3, I think it was somewhere in Cali. It might be LA.
Probably San Francisco.
But New York and Jersey, 1 and 2. By $10. They were away by $10.
That's it, tri-state people. People who listen to us in the tri-state, damn.
I'm gonna move to North Carolina.
That was the cheapest?
No, I'm just saying it's probably cheap over there.
Cheapest would probably be like Alabama or something.
Sheesh.
Baby, let's go deer hunting. That's your dinner.
Baby,
You fucking get a deer and you kill it.
Let's go crawfishing.
Nah, man, it's expensive now. I mean, I think I would like to hear, like, it's probably the same thing for a family of 4. A family of 4, what's the most expensive vacation?
For vacation or dinner?
Vacation. Because dinner is basically on the rest of us.
Sheesh.
But
Depends where you go. Disney or...
Disney has to be probably up
if
there.
If you do a resort...
Then it's not bad.
Then it's not bad. But if you do like one of those, you pay for the hotel and then you walk around and
Can you think about it? If you have, let's say you and your girl have 2 kids, you go to the movies and you're paying. That's gonna run you like
only my favorite's gonna go and the other one's gonna get babysit by my mom.
God damn. It's gonna run you like $200.
Oh hell yeah! But we're gonna make sure we eat dinner before we go. We're gonna be full.
Yeah.
Because if they start saying, "Papi, I get a popcorn and chicken nuggets," I'm like, "Whoa, your mom's cook. Your mom cook rice and beans, motherfucker."
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, no, it's expensive nowadays. Like just to have a whole bunch of
I take candy in my pockets.
to go dating. Coño, I feel sorry for Baron. Hope you don't listen to this podcast.
Dude, when I heard that, I was like, "Holy shit, it's expensive." And they're saying just average. So I'm like saying like, where are these people going for dinner? Are they gonna go? Are they having steaks?
If you're in New York, everything's expensive.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I went today for lunch.
You could go to La Caridita.
That shit's gonna cost you.
Mi amor, dame un lunch ahí para los dos.
You'd be surprised. Some spots in the Heights are more expensive than going to a nice restaurant downtown. You go to some places, you go to like a mofongo house or something. Sometimes the prices are just like if you go to a spot downtown or even more. Look, today for lunch, I went out with my boss. And I'm in Grand Central in the bottom with a Shake Shack. There's just different food things. I just bought like a plato of lunch. I'm like, it was like pernil, you get rice and beans. That shit was $17 in a regular spot. That's just, I'm like, what the fuck? But that's just the shit because it includes tax and all that stuff. So like New York is super expensive. So if you're gonna go on a date, you gotta like know how to fucking finagle that shit. You gotta have like those Groupons.
Yep.
Baby, we're going to a massage. When? Saturday? No. Tuesday. From 2 to 5. That's the only time we can get the massage. Then you tell her, baby, wait. I want to make sure the accommodations are ready. Look at the Groupon. Yo, man, I'm telling you.
You gotta hit confirm.
I'm telling you, man, like, you do Groupon stuff, you do, like, those sites, Gold Star, those shits that you save, like, money, man, because
fucking so true.
Everything is expensive in the city. Everything is super expensive. But, yeah, man. But one thing I wanted to talk about real quick that I noticed today, and I noticed because, for me, we talk about TV shows all the time, right? The one thing that I noticed is sad to me when we started this podcast like a year and a half ago. The one thing I was like, oh shit, we have the podcast. The one thing I always wanted to talk about, one of my favorite things, we talk about sports, we talk about TV shows.
Yeah.
But one of our other favorite things is music.
Okay.
So in my mind, I was like, oh shit, we could talk about new albums when they drop. We could talk about all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so sad the way the music is now. I don't know if it's just me, but like so many new albums drop.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it. Back in the days, the Rick Ross album came, we would talk about it like if it was a TV show. We'll be like, yo, you listen to the new Rick Ross?
Because
you heard number 6. You heard the one with this guy?
The problem is that because they always had a set day. It was always on a Tuesday that albums would drop. And then we always want to go about. Now with this whole streaming shit, they drop whenever, and we got to figure it out if they're promoting it.
Even if we know it, like I think, and I don't know if it's just me, like we listen at least to music. I listen to a song. I like 3 songs from the album, so that like has to be it's whatever. For me, I think to listen to an album again and again, it would have to be a fucking like 10 perfect songs.
Yeah.
Because some albums come out, I was like, I like it.
Yeah.
But do I listen to the album again? I don't. Like, I like the Rick Ross album that came out. But then, did I listen to it again? No. Like, I'm listening to something new. Or maybe it's podcasting. Maybe because I listen to more podcasts now. I don't know. But Mano dropped a new album, and I was hearing it today at work. I'm like, yo, it's not that bad. But it's sad. I think Joel Ortiz had a new album.
I don't even know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know. Like, because like back in the days, we would talk about these things. We haven't even talked about it. Rick Ross album. Someone else dropped another.
A$AP Ferg dropped an album.
Like, and there was somebody else who dropped, or not, Common dropped an album, which I was, I like Common, but like, wouldn't really talk about his album, but there was a few other artists that dropped albums, and I'm like, damn, I'm not even like talking about them no more.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's one sad thing. Like, and I was thinking about like, damn, I remember when I started this podcast, I wanted to talk about, oh shit, the new Memphis Bleak album dropped. Yo, let's talk about the tracks. The Rick Ross, the Lil Wayne, the Drake album. But I would say to me, like the last album that I probably listened to a lot was the Drake, the Scorpion. That I listened to it a few times.
Yeah, but I think the last album I listened to, like fully, it might have been the what's this guy's
Meek
name?
Mill?
No.
Pusha T?
Oh yeah, Pusha T, but before that was Styles P album, the EP he had.
Yeah.
And then he had one with Dave East.
Yeah.
And Styles P.
But those are like 5 songs.
Yeah, it was an EP.
But like a full
like
album.
A full album, it might have been the last one I listened to was the Pusha T.
Yo, like the Jay-Z
And I
444.
listen to the fucking Kanye West.
Yeah.